You know, Craig Singhas travels the high road to automotive events around the country. However, sometimes he's so busy just getting there that he doesn't have time to stop and appreciate the road itself. So this year we talked Craig and Lisa Barrow into checking out some of the best driving roads in the country and the places along them that make them truly unique. So sit back now and join Craig as he begins his tour of Roadside America.
I'm too old.
What have you done
I'm
this time?
too old to learn this technology.
You need a break.
I need the fountain of youth.
Well, I know where it is. Florida?
Florida, yeah. Warm,
Yeah.
sunny Florida.
And so my associate, Brian Roberts, and I borrowed a brand new Ford Mustang convertible to tour the sunshine shores of Florida's famous Route A1A.
Florida's known as the Sunshine State.
That it is.
You're sure?
I'm positive. Don't worry, Craig. Everything will be okay.
Now, I've got to admit, by the time we had reached the charming city of St. Augustine, it did look a little brighter. The oldest city in the United States, St. Augustine boasts a fabulous history reflected in its architecture and historical sites.
This is the Castillo de San Marcos National Monument, operated by the National Park Service, and it's the oldest masonry fortification within the continental United States, built here in St. Augustine in 1672.
1672, huh? So I'm not the oldest relic in Florida. Still, it couldn't hurt to take advantage of every chance you get.
Feel younger already.
Well, maybe it wasn't the water, but the sunshine that took the years off. Somehow, with the top down and the wind in what's left of your hair, you almost feel like a kid again, which might account for our slightly childish behavior as we drove down to the world-famous town of Daytona.
Beach.
Speedway first.
I want to go to the beach.
No. Go to the Speedway first.
Beach.
Speedway.
Beach.
We're at Daytona, man. I'm feeling younger already. Daytona.
Daytona International Speedway, the world's center of motorsports, they call it. Here, the legends of NASCAR cross paths with the greatest sports car racers of all time. What a thrill it is just to stand in victory lane and imagine.
Thank you. It was a great race. Couldn't have done it without my sponsors.
Just around the corner from the Speedway is Mark Martin's Classics Museum. An amazing collection of early racing cars complements one of the most complete Corvette museums I've ever seen. And then, just to stop his whining, I, being the mature person that I am, let Brian go to the beach. Of course, being the young adventurer that he is, he immediately conned some local personal watercraft riders into letting him test drive their rides. Meanwhile, I took a strictly professional interest in a local photo shoot. I wonder what lens he's using. Of course, the big attraction is the fact that this is one of the few places in the world where you can drive on the beach. Not very fast, mind you, but like they say, life's a beach, and then you drive. Well, it's something like that. Next stop on my anti-geezerhood odyssey, the place with the heroes of my youth, the John F. Kennedy Space Center.
Brian, do you realize this is where they launched Apollo 11 from?
Yeah, 1969, Neil Armstrong, first man on the moon. Craig, I was not even born then.
Oh, youth is wasted on the young.
Still, for me, this whole area is alive with the continuing history of space exploration.
Hey, Craig, look at this over here.
This is incredible. These guys were my heroes when I was a kid. I built a model of every one of these
Are you
spacecraft.
serious?
Yeah.
And then it dawned on me. The original astronauts were just about my age when they had to learn all new technologies.
Brian, can you imagine if Motorweek got to road test the space shuttle?
All I need is a little training.
Ah, just like Alan Shepard. Well, maybe not quite like Alan Shepard, but I'm trying.
T-minus 12, 11, 10.
Houston, could you tell my boss, John Davis, that I'm going to be out of the office a little longer than I had anticipated, but I'm bringing back a great road test.
We've seen our share of vintage car calendars over the years, but the 1997 calendar from Hemmings Motor News offers a refreshing twist on a sometimes stale theme. In addition to artistic monthly shots of restoration-ready classics in their natural habitats, this calendar also notes significant events in automotive history. In addition to all the usual holidays, of course. It's very clever and only $9.95. Now be sure to join us next week for more Motorweek, when we test Porsche's thrilling new sports car, the Boxster. I'm John Davis. We'll see you then.
To order a video cassette of this program, call 1-800-422-0064 or send $19.95 plus $4.95 shipping and handling to Motorweek, Post Office Box 55742, Indianapolis, Indiana 46205.